Hello and welcome to another test automation series. This time we will be learning Selenium web automation using Python. Now let's talk about why Python. So the answer is simple. Python is becoming one of the most popular and in-demand programming languages. As per the survey done by Stack Overflow in 2020, Python ranks number 4 as the most popular technologies right after JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and SQL. By the way, if you guys are interested in JavaScript, I already have front-end and back-end test automation video series out on that, which you should check it out in my channel. I will also add the link for those in the description below. But for all the Python lovers, stick around to check out all the awesome things we will be covering in this series. So coming back to the survey, Python ranks number 1 as the most wanted programming language, and that's no surprise to me as Python is also one of the top beginner-friendly programming languages. And you will see that once we start writing code in Python. So let's talk about what we will be covering in this series. We will start off with the introduction, which is basically this video. Here we will learn about a framework called Selenium Base, which is a web automation framework built with Python, PyTest, and WebDriver. We will take a look at all the advantages of using Selenium Base, and we will talk about all of that in detail shortly. After our introduction to Selenium Base, we will begin installing all the packages and dependencies required to get Selenium Base working with our local project. And then we will begin to write our first test using Selenium Base and Python. Once we have our first test working, we will deep dive into the APIs of Selenium Base to understand all the features it offers us. We will learn to work with various elements and look into setup and teardown methods. After we are a bit familiarized with the API, we will get started with setting up our test framework. We will begin with learning what page object model is and how to implement it using our existing test. Then we will learn how we can stabilize our framework by learning different wait methods that are available. From there, we will learn about error handling, reading logs, and taking screenshots on test failures, and then eventually generating test reports from all of that. Finally, we will move on to learning different ways on how we can run a test. We will look into cross-browser testing and parallel testing to speed up our existing test runtime. And at the end, we will integrate all of that with our CI/CD tool and run our test on Jenkins. So there's quite a bit we will be covering in this series. I hope you guys are all excited to begin your next learning journey with me. As for the prerequisite for this series, you will need to have some basic familiarity with Python or any programming languages, as well as some basic familiarity with web automation would be helpful too. Rest we will be covering in this series. Now that you know what we will be covering in this series, let's talk about what is Selenium Base and why we will be using that for this series. So Selenium Base was built by Michael Mintz, which is one of the test automation expert in the industry. So the framework is built with Python, PyTest, which is an extremely popular unit testing framework, and WebDriver. Since it's an entire framework, it comes with some great features such as all the capabilities of PyTest, unit test, and nodes for test discovery and running. It has inbuilt capabilities of smart wait methods to make your test reliable. It includes some great logging tools for dashboard, reporting, as well as it takes screenshots. You can also run your test in headless mode or even run your tests in parallel to optimize your runtime, as well as some great other features that you can read about over here. So when you get started with writing your UI test, your only job is to focus on writing test. Rest all the setup and configuration, Selenium Base will take care for us. So basically you don't have to reinvent the wheel again since this framework has already done that for you. Alright, that's pretty much it for this video guys. In the next one, we will get started with writing our first test using Selenium Base. Now I would really appreciate if you guys could support my work. You can do that in few ways. The easiest is by subscribing to my channel and liking and sharing my videos. And you can also go to automationbro.com and subscribe to my mailing list so that you get access to all my blog posts as well as the latest updates. And if you have the financial means, you can also support me via the Buy Me a Coffee website. I will add the links for all of that in the description below. That's it for this video guys. I will see you in the next one.